Mercy. So Nicki Minaj just gonna trend her little life away for the rest of the year, huh? Go ahead, Nicki. I see you. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. So this Nicki Minaj is back, even when it doesn't technically have anything to do with her. She finds her way back onto the head of the trending topics. And that is because of everything that's going on with her friend Karen Civil. Now, if you don't know, Jessie Woo, we'll go over this briefly. If you can check my previous videos, you can see, you can check those videos out when I spoke on Jessie Woo, bringing up Karen Civil. And how Karen Civil, how she had to basically sue Karen Civil for giving her fake bookings and fake shows. And then when it comes time to get the money, when she was doing the show, nobody was at the shows, and, the shows were fake. And she was pretty much taking money from Jessie Woo. I think it was something along those lines. Now, in the midst of all that, Joyner Lucas came out and said that Karen Civil took $60,000 from him, the same amount that Cameron said years ago that she stole from his homeboy, who was a rapper at the time. So Karen Civil went on Clubhouse. Joyner Lucas was on there. Then Jason Lee got involved by saying that all the stuff Karen was doing, and it ended up coming out that every single person starts, not every single person, but a lot of people start coming out of the woodworks talking about how Karen Civil did them dirty. And now they are all after Karen Civil. I don't know how Karen is going to make it out of this. People have been coming after her for a long time. Now, this could be a humiliation ritual. Maybe it's time for Karen to give somebody up. So, don't be shocked if Karen Civil gives somebody up this upcoming week. If not, she might be finished because everybody now is coming for her. Let me tell you now how Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, I believe the blogger's name is 11-8 or something like that, how they all got dragged into this thing. All right? Meek Mill, the usual band hopping self that he is, saw the opportunity to jump on the pound Karen Civil train. And he says something along the lines of him and Karen used to be friends, and she turned on me for opportunity. And so at that, he's basically talking about Nicki Minaj. Now, I'll give you a little backstory on Karen and me. Karen used to mess with somebody in Meek's camp. I don't remember who it was, but Karen was messing with someone in Meek's camp, along the times he was messing with Nicki. Now, Karen was helping push the narrative in the beginning that Nicki should be with Meek Mill. All right? Karen Civil was never saying in the beginning, you shouldn't be with me. Karen wanted that because, like I said, she was sleeping with somebody from on Meek's side, in Meek's camp, and he was with Nicki. Now, this blogger, 11-8, I believe I'm not even saying I believe, for a fact, she is a blogger, and I believe she worked for Ball Alert. Okay? Now, if you don't remember, Meek Mill and Ball Alert had a falling out. They had a falling out. And Meek accused Ball Alert years ago of putting up fake stories about him. And he blamed Karen Civil. He said Karen Civil was behind it, paying Ball Alert to put out fake stories. Now, 11-8 responded. I guess she's, close to Karen or defending Karen. And she basically said, if the blogs were against you, and if Karen paid the blogs to say those nasty things about you, then they would have said about what happened at the Ritz Carlton. So she tried to sneak in that with the eyes. So, you know, once she does that, okay, once she does that, she's trying to get messy. All right, so I had to do something because that is something that was never really out. All right, it was never really out. The Ritz Carlton situation. She also said, "Why don't you ask Meek about what he wrote on Nicki Minaj's walls when he broke into her house?" Did I or did I not tell you people that Meek Mill broke into Nicki Minaj's house? I did not need Meek to confirm that. I told everyone in my live this, close to a year ago when we discussed it, because I had already been told that it was him who broke into a house. I also was told about the writings on the wall, the uneasy writings on the wall. Okay, the name calling, the threats. I can't say exactly, even though I know, I can't say exactly what was on those walls. Like I said, there is a confidentiality behind it, and there's also legal things behind it, because they were going to press charges at the Ritz. They were going to press charges. Okay. The Ritz situation, they were going to press charges. He wrote on, from what I was heard, on the walls when he broke into her spot. All right. So that's why people say, oh, if he wrote on the walls at the Ritz. He did not write on the walls at the Ritz Carlton. Okay. He wrote on the walls of Nicki Minaj's home when he allegedly broke in. Okay, so we'll separate that too. So I'm trying to cover, both situations in the shortest amount of time possible, because I know you guys don't want no 10, 15-minute video. So as far as the Ritz Carlton situation, that is a situation that was a legal situation. All right? It was a legal situation. So I can't say what's going on there, but however, okay, the Ritz Carlton situation could have been blown up, and because Nikki did not want to press, she did not want this getting out, because she remembered what had happened with her and Safari in Dallas. And that changed a lot of people's perspective on their relationship. Okay, when she exposed, and when the when the fight got exposed of them in Dallas, her and Safari. So Nikki had Karen pretty much bury this story. Now Nikki and Karen rolled tight, and that's the reason why people like Jason Lee and other people, every time something happened with Nikki Minaj in the middle of it, they blame Karen. And that is the reason why Remy had her pressed up against a wall, ready to knock her block off. Because Remy knew that Karen Civil was behind getting her, and that's the one thing about Remy that I did not like. She knew that Nicki Minaj was not personally stopping any bags of hers. But everyone knew it was Karen behind all of that stuff. Karen was pretty much speaking for Nicki Minaj. Right? So Nikki had found her way back into this, and trust me, she's got a lot of other things going on, enough things going on. The last place she wants to be, again, is in the middle of some drama. Now, Karen Civil works with a lot of brands. She's a brand, so she's a marketing strategist, a.k.a. a finesser. See, here's what Meek Mill said. Karen was my friend and turned on me for opportunity. Start having the blogs posting negative about me on some conspiracy-ish. I forgive her, but I definitely don't want to deal with y'all industry people that move like that. You should admit what you did. So Meek obviously had a conversation with Karen, which she put out there and said, please, Meek, I promoting your album heavy. And Meek was saying, yeah, I did forgive her, but I just want people to know about it. Which is lame. Okay, Meek Mills is such a lame dude, man. I don't understand what Nikki ever seen in this dude at all. He is such a lame dude. See here, just proves that you're fake. Somebody said this to 11-8. You were pro Meek, now you are tweeting his business and bringing up Nikki. Why bring her up? That's just weird. That's definitely a Bob. But the reason why I see 11-8 is bringing her up is to kind of try to build her point that, if these blogs, these blogs were so against you and Karen was being paid by them, then she would have had them put out the Ritz Carlton story, which from what I hear, it was Meek, it was Nick, and it was messy and legal things should have happened. But Nikki called it off. All right? Meek Mill allegedly has a history of laying hands on females he is dating. So this is how Nikki got dragged into it, because of Karen Civil being cool with her and close to her. And now a lot of people think that Karen and Nikki, move for each other. When there's certain things that you have to remember the girl who was interning for Karen. And remember, she tweeted something about Nikki Minaj. And then Karen Civil, I think she said, imagine if Nikki Minaj could make mature music with her skill set. Everybody would love it. This one, that, and this and that. And then Nikki found out about it. Nikki got into her DM, cursed her out, called her ugly, this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, the girl got relieved from her duties. So, by somebody mentioning Nikki, of course, is going to drag her into it because she's friends with Karen Civil. But on the ending point, Karen Civil, and I do apologize, I'm trying to talk fast and get this out. On another note, Karen Civil, you better watch out, sis, because this could very well be the end of you. It's sounding like it to me. We'll see. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.